Hello, this is Stone from China. So today we are going to talk about the NiceFoto new professional RGB light TC-768. In the last two videos, we talk about the RGB light TC-668 and the TC-288. These two lights is much more for independent use and personal studio. So this night we are going to talk about today, the TC-768 is much more professional and is most for broadcasting, cinema and high quality video production. So in this video today, I'm going to share the key features to you one by one, and I hope you like it. So when you see this light at first sight, you will see a very large diffusing panel in front of the light. So it can bring a very soft light for the video making. This light supports the AC power adapter and the battery use. The battery plate supports the Sony V-mount battery. It is one of the most common batteries in the video making industry. This light supports 4 models: RGB manual mode, bicolor mode, RGB mode, and RGB auto mode. So let's talk about the RGB manual mode firstly. In this mode, you can check the left RGB picture. It can help you adjust the color you need. In this model, you can control the color by adjusting the 3 knobs R, G, and B. In this model, all the LED chips work on the max power, so you cannot adjust its brightness. The second feature is it supports the bicolor mode. In this mode, you can set the color temperature as a tungsten and the daylight. You can control the color temperature by rotating the knob. Also, you can control the brightness very fast. One thing I have to mention about this light bicolor mode, it is different from the traditional bicolor LED panel lights. Has 2 groups light to mix the bicolor, but in this light TC-768 it has 4 groups. Red, green, and blue and white. In short, is RGBW to mix the bicolor. So it is a little bit different from the traditional bicolor LED panels. Number 3 is the RGB mode. In this mode, you can set the color you need by adjusting the hue number you need. You can check the hue number picture to set the color you need very quickly. Also in this mode, you can control the color brightness. The differences between this RGB mode and the RGB manual mode we talked about only before is this RGB mode you can control the color brightness. But in RGB manual mode, as the old lights is at the max power, so you cannot adjust the brightness. That is the differences I have to mention here. Number 4 is the RGB mode. In this mode, the light can change the preset color itself. You also can control the speed of change from number 1 to number 10. Number 1 is the slowest, number 10 is the fastest. You also can control the light brightness in this model. So when the shooting background is white, this light can change the background color itself. So especially for the video post-production and the green color, if you record a video shootage like this, you can use this video production and the software to change the background very easily, so it can greatly improve the working process efficiency. Last but not least, this light TC-768 also supports the 2.4 GHz remote control. Before you use the remote control, you need to set the transmitting channel and group on the light and the remote control. After that, then you can use the remote control to control the light between the bicolor mode, RGB mode, and RGB auto mode. So the above is the NiceFoto new RGB light TC-768 brief introduction, and I hope it can be a very good reference when you buy RGB lighting. So this is a Stone from XTX Vision, and I see you in next video.